All right, welcome back, everyone. Today's February 19, 2026, right there. Did you see that? Did you see that little object right there flying above the police helicopter right there? Here it is again and again. Not that long ago, just a few days ago. So this channel is all about small, fast-moving UAPs that have been here, at least brought to my attention the summer of 2017. That's when the Pentagon figured out they were here, and they sent in Black Hawks, Navy Black Hawks, Coast Guard, and every other agency you can imagine has been here. I've documented, I've recorded all of them. It's still going on to this day, and they're all over the world, not just Los Angeles. You can record these all over the world. Take your phone out, record helicopters, look for a dot. Sideways, because the majority of them fly horizontal, and 80% of the time. And sure enough, look for a dot. In real time, you're only going to see a dot. You're only going to see the center. I think that was real time just now. See how it's loaded? You're only going to see the UAP in the center. Your human eye cannot track them. They're just way too fast. Your imagination can track one frame, then you go back, slow it down. Tell the rest of us. They're all over the internet. Air shows, they love air shows, parades. Where you least expect it, they'll show up. They'll show up, sometimes they show up in people's homes. A guy just reading a book, put it on the YouTube. They flew up to his book. They're everywhere. What are they doing? Obviously, reconning. They're like, who are you and what's going on? Then the question, of course, comes up: what are you doing with this information? I don't know what they're doing. They do trigger. You see that in real time? How fast that was? They do trigger the X and K band spectrum on your car radar detector. Maybe, possibly, that's the transmission or the adjudication of data to another location. Possibly, whether location being in the inner Earth, to a mothership in orbit, to another planet, maybe to our future. We just don't know. That's what it's all about. We got to brainstorm, figure out what they're doing, and the only way we're going to get more questions answered is with more help. So we need NASA, the Pentagon, the universities to step up and help us out and share the information. Belongs to humanity. Obviously, in the big world, you're like, Robert, they're never going to share information. Nobody shares information. I get that. But with a little bit of encouragement, you talk nicely to somebody like the Pentagon or the universities. Hey, you're doing UAP Dragon research. Can I see some of your videos? They might say yes. Eventually, they will say yes, but they might say yes in the beginning. Share your thoughts. What do you think? How do you want to go forward? Okay, let's go to the next. Check this out here. So the LAPD are here all the time. They're doing their best, Here he is, just flying over the jetty rocks, looking around. He obviously can detect it on his monitors. They've got some upgraded monitors now. I think it gives them like a 3-second warning. Whether that warning be in an audio, because they do make an audio click, or they're picking up the X or K bands. Who knows, maybe even both. Took them a long time to upgrade their equipment. This has been going on 9 years. But within the last year, they've been flying with precognition, as if they know it's right there in front of them. They've been scoring much higher now. And over and over and over. Back in the day, 2017, 2018, they would fly circles like this for 45 minutes, and I have those videos. So it hasn't stopped. The government's not giving up, although you would think they would. I guess it just doesn't work like that. They're not in the situation where we can just give up. I get it. Since they have unlimited money, they could just keep asking these agencies, fly in, look around, do what you can. I know you can't do anything, but look around and do what you can. So fine. I mean, they're making the effort. Some of you said, "Well, hey, Robert, why don't you do a a FOIA and asked the LAPD what they're up to. I started to fill it out, and then it occurred to me it would just like be pouring salt in a wound, and I don't think they'll find it funny. Besides, they'll answer those questions later, because this is not going to be top secret forever. It's just a matter of a short time. And then there'll be hundreds, if not thousands, of news peoples calling all these pilots, hey, we need to sit down with you. That's how it's going to play out. So I don't have to be the one to, you know what I'm saying? It's not about pointing fingers anyway. It's just tell us. Tell us what these things, that they're here, acknowledge, and let's figure it out. Because this top secret thing, it's not working. It's not working. I mean, UFO's been top secret for 80 years. If they're top secret, why does everybody know about them? So that's a contradiction in terms. That's you believe one thing, but only the opposite is true. Nothing top secret here. Hundreds of millions of people know about UFOs. I don't get where the secret is. Anyway, let's just keep going. There's a lot of video to show you. Let's go to the next. Okay, this just came in. I wanted to do a screenshot, talk about it briefly. So this CBS News says the president's going to tell the Pentagon, release any UFO files, aliens, etc. This is super brand new. I haven't looked into it. But for the most part, I think CBS is somewhat legitimate. So, excuse me. I'm going to go ahead and throw it forward. I should vet it first, of course, but I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. So let's keep our fingers crossed. Hopefully, this needs to get out. This needs to get out there. The bottom line is the Western world needs to put this out before anyone else, because once this is out, you cannot rewind the clock. You cannot unscramble the eggs. So in other words, if Russia or China makes this announcement first, they get the credit forever. And that is, boy, that's really hard to fix on a PR level. Very hard to fix. So whether it be in the UK, America, get this information out first. Please get it out. The sooner the better. We're right up to the edge of the finish line. Like I said, again, that's my concern here. If China or Russia tells the story first, oh my gosh, that will be a PR nightmare. Share your thoughts. What do you think? Let's go to the next. Okay, Adele, look at this. Texas, thank you. Recording the blue skies, airplanes. All of a sudden we have 3 dragons entering the picture. I had to add the contrast because they are way out there. They are very far out there. Slow it way down. What are they up to? I don't know why you need more than 1 dragon. Obviously they're reconning, scanning. But why do you need more than 1 dragon to recon 1 airplane? I don't get it. Someday we'll figure it out. In the meantime, record. Take your phone out, record airplanes, helicopters, sideways, landscape, blue skies work best. Zoom in 20%, 30 seconds. See, if you zoom in too much, you'll zoom out the dragon, the UAP. You don't want to do that. We're not here to record airplanes. We're trying to capture these UAPs. So that's what you do. You give them a lot of space, a lot of airspace. And that increases your odds, and sure enough, they will take the bait. They'll fly into the picture over and over. And you know, right now the winter, the gray skies, there's a lot of gray skies over the country. But sure enough, spring and summer comes along. We got these blue skies, and take the challenge. I call them dragons because 9 years ago, I thought they were a dragonfly because it had to be a bug. I'm a scientist. It's like the only logical answer is a bug. They're not a bird. Birds are easy to delete because they show it very clearly. So it had to be a bug. It had to be a dragonfly. So none of those. Again, They will trigger your car radar detector. They leave audio clicks on your video. They leave a ghost image of themselves if they fly behind airplanes, blimps, airliners. Yeah, I know it's hard to, behind trees. If they fly behind trees, you can see a white ghost silhouette. So let's just figure it out. Let's accept the challenge. I know it's hard. It's hard. It's like, Robert, if these things are 1,000 years in the future, how can we compete with that? In the beginning, we can't, but we will. We'll figure it out. It is. That's what science is all about. And we back engineer their stuff. We look at what they're doing. We sit down, like in order for them to do this, what do they have to do this? How much energy do they need to do this? We work it backwards. That's how we get the answers. We figure out the combination to this lock. We work it out backwards, but we will work it out. We will open the world's biggest safe, the biggest mystery. We will figure it out. It's not going to take us hundreds of years either. Nah. I'd say once NASA and universities jump in, 10 years tops, 10 years, pretty much, yeah. We'll have everything answered in 10 years. So let's just start. If we don't start now, when are we going to start? Think about it. How long will it take if we don't start? Let's just start today. There you are. They're right here in front of us. Let's keep going. Remember, they're at all the air shows, Blue Angels, Thunderbirds. I don't even look anymore because it's so easy to find them. What today is 2/19. Look at the air shows from 10 days ago. Go on YouTube. Air shows from 10 days ago. Watch them. You'll see them fly by. Let the rest of us know, please. Leave a comment. Hey, Robert, I found this at this IP, at this air show, at this timeline. Tell me the timeline. I'll put it out there. They're not top secret. I know a lot of you are sitting on some good dragon video. You're just, I don't know, you think it'll come in valuable someday. It will always belong to you. Once you record it, it is your video. It really is. Unless you sign a contract to give it away, it is your video. It doesn't matter if you give it to another channel to watch, it's your video. That's how it works. Share your thoughts. Let's keep going. Okay, real quick here. I know you've seen this already. You're saying, Robert, where were you last week? You should have reported on this. No, it's just I have a strategy on how I'm going to report all this here. But anyway, Cosmic Road, Jack, doing an amazing job. So obviously, President Obama basically just the other day said, look, they're real. UFOs are real. I haven't seen one, but they're real. Okay, you could have told us that 15 years ago, whatever. Okay. Not a big, well, it's a little bit of a big deal, but the whole important point is that America needs to get it out there first. I don't care what president says it first. We need to get it out there first. Because if America is second, there's no such thing as second place disclosing UFO information. Who's ever first, that's it. That's what will go down in history for thousands of years. Russia was first, China was first, America was first. Okay, I know how I want this to play out. So officially, Obama said aliens are real. I'm holding on to that, even if he tries to walk it back, because we're going to need this, like you say, court evidence. No, Obama said it first. China might try to delete that and say no. But in the meantime, now the word's going around. I'm doing this, I'm recording this, and my phone's texting now. Trump said no, he's going to release. He's releasing. So the whole point is the irony is my very first accidental dragon video was with President Obama. Here it is. July 14 and July 21 of 2014. So 2014 in July 2014. He used to fly over my roof every month. It was ridiculous. So I didn't know what I was doing then. Had my little Sony camcorder, 1080, 30 frames. I'm just recording the helicopters because they're cool, right? I'm not trying to record dragons. Who knew about dragons? Nobody knew about dragons. I said, but look what I accidentally recorded. Lucky I didn't delete these, because I deleted a lot of the Obama videos flying over my roof because I ran out of film space. That's all. I know. Technically, yeah, it probably can be recovered. I still have the original SD cards. I'll leave that to an expert. But the whole point is, the very first accidental dragon video was Marina Del Rey in July of 2014. And ironically, he was flying to Burbank, Jimmy Kimmel's show, to tell the Jimmy that now UFOs are not real. It's kind of ironic. So yeah, you can look that video up on YouTube. Anyway, yeah, this is history. It's taken time. Sometimes history takes this 20, 30-year circle to circle back. But yeah, so Obama says it's real. Here's the videos from 2014. So how long ago was that? We're going on 12 years. But it wasn't until 3 years later, 2017, when the Pentagon invaded Marina Del Rey. And the rest is history. Yeah, this is how it's playing out. So it's exciting right now. President Trump's posting, I've told the Pentagon to release everything. I do have a tiny concern. There is one way to wiggle out of this from the Pentagon, not from the president. I don't want to say that because if I tell you, the Pentagon will use this excuse to wiggle out. They will, but I'll leave you a coded message. Okay, that coded message is Atari 2600. I can't say more, but like I said, the president's told the Pentagon to release all UFO information. Somehow, if the Pentagon comes back and says, we'd like to do that, but we have a problem, I don't want to tell you what that problem is going to be because I could already see it coming. But really a coded message would be the Atari 2600. I'll tell you what, if the Pentagon says the UFO files are missing because of this reason, then I'll tell you the rest of the story. I am going somewhere here. I just don't want to ruin it because if I tell you the only reason why the files are gone, the Pentagon will use that reason. 100%. All right, let's keep our fingers crossed. Disclosure for this year, 2026. Let's keep the momentum going. We're making it happen. It's happening. All right, Robert at Custodian File. If you have any good UFO, UAP video, custodianfile@gmail.com. Thank you.